not one, not two, not three, but 5 pairs of shoes this month. I think I did. Cuckoo, my name is Anastasiia and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we're doing a little bit of haul. Well, not that little itty bitty, because this is basically everything that I've got during the month January and a little bit of December probably. The majority of it would be very much so winter basics, casual chic, a little bit of smart casual vibes, couple of more dressed options, but generally everything day-to-day wearable. As per usual, the lookbook part with me trying on and styling these items will be in the end of the video, and all the links to everything as well as the sizes will be in the description below. And without further ado, let's get started. So we're gonna start with a pair of shoes, and as you can see, this one is from Mango. And when I tell you that I have been hunting these shoes high and low, you might have an idea. Without a doubt, those cherry red, maroon, burgundy, wine red slingback heels from Mango that are probably the most popular pair of red heels after the actual Miu Miu slingbacks. Oh my god, these babies were sold out everywhere. Mango also did the second version, but a kitten heel kind of pointy toe in the same color, but I really wanted a slingback because for me this is a very much so nighttime shoe, and for a nighttime shoe I would rather prefer a higher heel and a slingback. I have already been wearing them out and about. They're surprisingly comfortable. I generally do find kind of Mango heels surprisingly comfortable. They are my go-to destinations in terms of evening shoes when it comes to the mass market brands. I cannot say that I am eager to style them because I have already styled them, but I am definitely eager to enjoy them for the long period of time. While we are on this evening wear note, I want to show you this absolutely gorgeous dress that has been hunting my dreams and as well as my whole TikTok feed. I saw Madeline White or something of the same vibes. I forgot her last name, but she's more on Instagram wearing this. Well, it's not the same dress, I believe, but the same kind of silhouette dress. So when Sthcute reached out to me for work and I saw this dress on their selection, it was absolutely no-brainer. And you know what? In reality, it is every bit as good as it is on the pictures. It snatches you. This little baby doll skirt is absolutely gorgeous, like a perfect little black dress. Once again, since I'm working with Sthcute on Instagram, I do have a code for you, which I'm probably putting on the screen right now, or if I didn't, you can obviously find it in the description. As I've got a couple of these from H&M, the majority of them being basic. One item is kind of on the fun side, so I think I would just go through the H&M part. Once again, basics that won't take long. But the one fun thing that I've got from them is this little, I don't know, how are we calling them? Are we calling them shielding jackets? Are we calling them teddy jackets? Are we calling them full fur jackets? I'm not sure. This one from H&M I absolutely adore. I really wanted this kind of furry jacket in black because I have multiple in the light colors. I wanted it in black, but I wanted it to be not like the actual fur coat or full fur coat, but you know, being a little bit kind of fluffier, teddier, but not too teddy, so that it doesn't overwhelm me, if it makes sense. I also wanted it to be cropped, preferably. This one crosses all these points for me, and I also really loved how the buttons on this one look, because the majority of them doesn't have like buttons or closings at all, well, not the visible ones, and I did really like these kind of little stitch-ons. I got myself a pair of black trousers because I have recently discovered that my wardrobe is shamelessly lacking some of the very much so basic items that I would like to wear. And when I reach for a pair of black trousers, I do not have a pair of black trousers like the straight leg one that I love as much as, for instance, I love these grey trousers from Chic and Store on AliExpress. Same goes for the cream jumper, same goes for a grey hoodie, which everything I've got basically in one major basics order from the H&M. But the trousers, so those are your, as I already said, straight leg, kind of pleated. Yeah, they do have a little bit of a pleat at the front. In terms of the waistline, I would say they're mid-rise, borderline on the high-rise, depending on your height. As for the length, for me, it's a flat shoe only or a kitten heel only, because I don't really like seeing like a lot of the heel while wearing high heels when I'm also wearing trousers. Like, it kind of diminishing the point of wearing the heels with the trousers, like the elongating ones, so that would probably be a daytime trouser for me. For the price and the quality, I cannot unfortunately say that H&M serves a lot of good tailoring this one I can definitely recommend. As I already said, two other basics that I've got from them are a grey hoodie and a cream sweater. Grey hoodie I got for me and my husband to wear because I really craved it for some of my outfits, but I do not wear hoodies all that much, so I kind of feel it would be a little bit pointless to get one for me to, you know, reach out once per month. So I got it in size large so that it fits both my needs and, you know, my husband's frame. And I cannot actually be happier about it. I have seen a couple of influencers recommend this one around Instagram, and you know what, they are right. It's a perfect grey hoodie. The color is amazing, the fit is great, and the hood of this baby is hoodie. As for the cream sweater, if you have a feeling you have already seen this one, you're absolutely correct. I do already own this very much so same jumper in grey color. I got it when it only launched, and then I was kind of looking through my wardrobe and thinking, oh, it's such a shame that I only got this jumper in grey. They also made it in cream. It is such a lovely jumper because I'm wearing my grey jumper like a lot. Luckily for me, when H&M started their like big New Year sales on this jumper again, it was also on sale, so a win-win situation for me. Let's do a pair of shoes again. I have been very much so missing my clogs, like the clog style during the winter month, but the ones I got from Pull&Bear are way too thin for winter, at least here in Belgrade. I kind of loosened them a little bit. I wanted to maybe get a pair of clogs, but in, you know, warmer material and different color, because otherwise it would be too much of the same styles in my wardrobe. So I found them in the store called Waikiki, and I found them in the home section. So technically those are the home sleepers, but do I wear them outside? Oh, I absolutely do. Because honestly, they are as warm as these kind of woolen shoes get. And I also do really like the color. I love that the buckle is of this kind of tarnished gold. It's not too bright, not too in your face, and it doesn't even have a little bit of a, you know, bit of a back, so your feet doesn't go out as easily. I'm very much so happy with them, and what I can recommend you that if you are looking for a slippery style of shoe, you might look in the house section. While we are on the grey note, I have got another grey jumper, but in my defense, this one is slightly different. I really wanted the one in like a zip-up style, but I've been thinking maybe I want the one that goes all down so that I can wear it as a cardigan as well. I'm still thinking about getting that one, but I haven't found the one that I enjoy as of yet. What I did find instead is this little baby, and I got it from a store called House. I actually shopping with Christmas jumpers because we had like a themed New Year party this year, and all Christmas jumpers are the theme. But this is, as I already said, your regular ribbed, very much so loose knit. I do really like the length on me because it doesn't really need tucking. It looks great just as it is, even though it's not very much so cropped, like it's not as cropped as the jumper I'm wearing right now. And yet another thing that I've got in a wonderful and gorgeous color grey is a coat, a long coat. If you have been watching me by any length of time, you know that I have been looking for a grey, like a long grey coat that I would like for the longest time ever, and finally, I found it in Zara. It's their Manteco line. It was a little bit more expensive than the usual Zara coat. Yes, it was, but it also has 80% of wool in it, meaning I won't be cold by any means. The fun thing about this coat is that actually it is advertised and styled as very, you know, body hugging. As you can see, it nips in the waist a little bit, so you know, very small body hugging. You cannot wear a bulky sweater under it coat, but I can tell you is that if you size up 2 times, because I usually wear size small or extra small, and this coat I've got in the size large, this very slim, narrow-waisted coat becomes a perfect long straight silhouette coat. Last clothing item that I have to show you is this absolutely stunning white silk button-down shirt that I've got from the brand called Daisy Silk. I do work with them on Instagram, so I do have a code as well, which you can see on the screen right now. Once again, I have been looking for a great white silk shirt for a rather long time, and this one I love in particular because first of all, you can button it down all the way up, which surprisingly not a lot of silk button-downs do this, because you supposedly only wear them, you know, open the button-downs as, you know, more of an evening wear piece. But I think that silk white shirts can be amazing. Wear it under the jumpers, so the fact that you can button this one up all the way is very important to me. And I also love the fact that the style is kind of oversized, so if you're only getting one silk shirt, and they're rather expensive, so probably as an investment piece you'll start with one. Like, I really like this one because you can wear it both tucked into your trousers or skirt or whatever you are pairing it with, or you can equally wear it flowing around you, wholly unbuttoned and, you know, perfectly flowy behind your back, which is also amazing. You see that this is a blue box, and I would also give it away a little bit by saying that this item has been sold out for the past year everywhere, but in a slightly different color. Like, the color that I got it in is less popular, but nonetheless, I got a pair of Adidas sambas, but I've got them in black. As I have already said, they are sold out everywhere, especially in the white grade, which, as I said, I wanted to begin with, but then realized that I have already developed a visual fatigue with them, even though I don't have them yet. However, the black ones, I feel like the black ones are so underrated, especially for the colder season, especially considering the fact that I do have the alternatives for the light ones. Like, I have my beige and navy blue Adidas Campus, I also have my all-white Adidas Superstars, so it didn't make as much sense for me to get like a white grayish part, even if it was in stock, which it wasn't. All the black shit that I have would be a sling bag or a maroon or a loafer or a boot. What I mean is that all of them are kind of on the smarter side, and this year I have got myself a pair of black Tasman Uggs, and I have realized what a huge gap I do have in my wardrobe and how much I need something on the comfy casual side that would be in the darker colors. So I have got them from the website called Buzz, and the sizing of the website is kind of confusing a little bit, but I went for my usual size in Adidas, which is 38.5 or 38 2/3, whatever they're naming them these days, and yeah, they fit me well. So we're gonna finish this haul with two more pairs of boots, and this is kind of ridiculous because I'm about to show you two pair of Uggs. Oh, one pair of the actual Uggs and one pair from the mass market. Let's start with the mass market one. They're already a little bit worn, which concerns me because I've got them from the premium selection of the Reserved, and I guess they are premium because they looked the best out of everything that I've seen in the mass market in terms of the Ugg dupes yet again. However, we went to the mountains on the winter holidays, I took them with me, and after that they became very much so bruised and battered. So I wouldn't say they are long-lasting at all, and they're probably more for the look than for the actual wear, but if you're looking for something for, you know, just a look of it, these ones are imitating what I suppose are like the short Uggs with a platform which isn't actually as high as the Ugg platform Uggs, but it's definitely higher than the regular Uggs platform, if that makes sense. So they're kind of in between the sense, and the color is regular brown. Ooh, and they also make it in the lighter color, if I remember correctly, like in the sandy beige one. Speaking of the sandy beige Uggs, right after we came back from our little trip to the mountains, I realized that those Uggs, like the ones from Reserve, won't last me very long. I was just, you know, scrolling, and I decided to check if there were any new items in the Ugg section, and there were. And they had my size, and you know, I decided I would go there, I would try them on. I've never tried this kind of model before, I don't know whether they're comfortable, whether they're not, but you have probably already realized I went there, I've tried them on, I've realized they're comfortable, I've realized they are much more durable than the ones that I Reserved. And may I present to you short platform Uggs in the sandy beige. Well, the main reason why I've got them in the sandy beige and not the brown, because they only had the sandy beige in my size. In terms of sizing, it just as well, I've got them in a size 39, which is one size bigger to accommodate all the fur inside. And yes, I have just got them a couple of days ago. I am so extremely excited to wear them. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, with everything being talked about, we can now move on to the lookbook part. is gonna be the end of this video. If you like it, you can subscribe to this channel or something. Also leave me a like, check out my other social medias if you like the vibes, and I'll see you on the next one. So goodbye.